If you feel someone is in your home, and your house is dark, you hit them with that light, temporarily they're blind.
He's got the whole
Today we're going to talk about
in
lights.
his.
To carry a light, to not have a light. That is the biggest question. Below my gun on the Picatinny rail is a 1000 luma Holosun light. Okay, so underneath it has its charger. You attach it to the bottom right here and let it charge. 1000 lumens is a very, very bright light. Many people agree with carrying a light, but a lot of people choose to not use the light. I started using lights on my gun when I bought my first gun. So I did buy a Glock 19X, and on that Glock 19X, I think I have a Streamlight. I went out, I spent $150 for a small light with 1000 lumens. The difference between that light and this light is that this light must be charged, okay? Now, there are advantages and there are disadvantages to that. So, the first advantage of having a light under your gun is, for me, any additional weight helps mitigate the recoil, okay? So, having a little bit of weight on this end, whenever you shoot, it actually keeps. So, whenever you have a light underneath your gun, it kind of helps with the recoil. Makes it a little bit better, okay? So the other thing is, if you are at home and you hear someone coming into your home, you cut all the lights out. Now the disadvantage of having this particular light is that it must be charged. This is the Holosun PID. And what if you're in a situation that does not have power for a long period of time, then what are you going to do? If you look at this is the TLR7A Streamlight. If you notice, it's small, it's flushed. Now, this small light does give up about 1000 lumens. It is battery operated, and the one thing I like about it is not a side push, it's a frontal push. So what you're going to do is you're going to push that forward, okay? Now, this is a Streamlight. This is the Holosun PID. Now, the difference between the two as well, and sometimes it's to your advantage, is that if you look at it, it's not flush with the gun. Sometimes this can be used as a weapon to keep people away from you, but not damage your gun. You may break your light, but if you push it forward, boom, you hit your target. So if you notice that this is not flush, so whenever you hit an object, boom, it still gives your slide a good chance to cycle, okay, releasing that round, okay? Whereas with this being flushed, if the slide cycles, something actually could get caught up, and it may not allow that slide to completely cycle, jamming your gun. So that always matters. I do carry these because right now that's not been the case for me, but I do have an Olight that I could transfer place on this gun, and I have quite a few batteries that I can place that I have in my actual gun belt, so that if I was out in the woods for a period of time, I would have the opportunity and the resources to put a battery back into the lights, okay? So, but that's a question that you have to ask yourself. To light or no light? That is the question. But what I will say to you, and always keep in mind, go out, no matter what you do, have some fun, but get yourself a gun.